Lynette Oxley here for Tactical TV. I'm with Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Lynette. Love yours.
So, yes, it's been another very busy week.
It has.
But anyway, it's nearly the end of it. What are we talking about today?
I have no idea. That's what you were going to tell me. This is your show.
Something about the financial offices for SAPS.
So yeah, there's been a big to-do in the last, since the beginning of the month about, look, you actually can't overstate this. SAPS is the most useless administrative organization in the world. And they're a police force. They're not supposed to be an administrative organization. They're not supposed to be running something like the firearms registry. They jumped at it because it's a way of justifying their existence.
But they should do policing.
But yeah, there is no, I want to make this point, please, guys. There is no, for any government function, there has to be an empowering piece of legislation behind it. There has to be something in the legislation which says, okay, you can go and do this and that and the other. There is no empowering legislation for SAPS to run the firearms registry. Nothing. They jumped into this, Botma pushed them into this, and they're incapable of doing it. So it keeps falling over. So every year they normally have a couple of weeks of when the finance office shuts down because end of March is their financial year end and they have to, I don't know what, grease palms, pay bribes, I don't know what they have to do. But so they normally shut down. But so last year, for the first time in many, many years, the SAPS instituted an increase on their fees for license applications, as you may probably all know. The problem is it was gazetted, and the gazetted value that they put on license applications was, I don't know, for argument's sake, X amount.
Yeah.
They started taking people's money, X amount of money in for the applications, and then a couple of weeks later they said, ooh, actually we worked it out and it's less than X. We actually had our DFO pitch up here at the gun shop with a little bank bag with small change in it and say, you know, we can't keep this. You guys, you know, because we said to them, well, just, it's a couple of rands, you know, keep it. No, can't. So they came and gave it back to us. So in order, I'm surmising. We have a meeting scheduled next week with one of the seniors
on Monday.
With one of the seniors at CFR to get to the bottom of this. But I surmise that they didn't want to create the mix-up that they had last year when they had the first increase, because they determined last year that they were going to have regular increases so that they wouldn't have to hold back and then put a big one through. And that's fair. So it's a cost of living stroke inflation rate increase, you know, we can't really moan about that too much. Or we can, but we're not justified. So I think I'm surmising that in order to get away from that, now they've blocked everything until such time as they have.
Not being able to hand in their...
So exactly that. People haven't been able to hand in their application. The police won't. They can't, because they can't accept the money.
So they can't give a receipt.
So without the system operating, they can't give a computer-generated receipt, which is what they need to be able to do in terms of their corporate governance. But we're here today. So we've been... Normally this resolves itself as soon as
as soon as
it's resolved itself. So we were reluctant to rush to court or something like that, because you know you're halfway to court and the problem gets solved, and then you end up like standing around court with your pants down, and you get an adverse costs order against you and blah 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 blah, and it's all for nothing, and you make an idiot of yourself. So we've been monitoring the situation and talking to our contacts, and we've got an appointment with one of the colonels on Monday for a discussion, and at CFR, and this was going to be one of the leading topics in the discussion. But we hear today that the problem has been solved.
Well,
we hear today, we have a report that they're taking money again. The finance office is now issuing receipts. So if that's the case, and please guys, if I'm wrong on this, if they are still refusing, please let us know. We will follow it up. We're still having the meeting. We're still having the meeting with the Colonel on Monday, and we will bring it up there. But this is exactly the thing that we thought. Well, let's be cautious about this. Let's not rush in. Let's not rush into the burning house and you know, in case the police do suddenly solve the problem. Occasionally they do these things. It's weird, you know. Anyway, but it seems that they may have solved it. Please, guys, inform us if we're wrong. Yeah. We'll keep you updated, but please inform us if we're wrong.
Okay, handing in firearms, that was the second point. Sorry, I wasn't here this morning when you discussed the points.
Yeah, so we again, we get reports from members that were forced by the police to hand in their firearms during amnesties that are now long gone, and the guys are going back to the police now and saying, "Oh, where's our guns?" And the guns aren't there. It's a difficult situation. It's something which we had. The reason why we've never ever supported an amnesty is because it inevitably leads to this sort of situation.
Amnesty is supposed to be for illegal firearms or firearms that's gone through something. It's never been there for firearms.
It's not an expedient which should be used to solve administrative issues. Mm. And the whole firearms becoming licenses expiring on firearms was an administrative issue. It's a pure administrative. It should have been dealt with administratively, and it wasn't, because the police were trying to, I don't know, Becky Thaler was trying to throw his weight around. And it has now been solved by the fidelity order that you can relicense firearms and keep them at home. So there's no more of this handing in firearms nonsense. But it keeps cropping up.
So what's happened? Why did this come up? Because obviously I've missed it.
It's a complicated situation. It doesn't bear really talking about.
Okay. So amnesty firearms, if you've handed your guns under amnesty, it's gone. You can't.
Well, we don't know. It may be gone. It may not be gone. Nobody really knows.
Okay.
One of the reasons.
Sorry?
If anybody has feedback on what happened with them, feedback.
Yeah,
guys,
that'd be great. And questions if you have for the future as well. If you have anything that you would like us to discuss, please let us know.
Yeah.
Anything else from your side, Paul?
I don't know. There were a couple of things on the list.
Those were two that I had on the list from this morning.
Well, sorry, I don't know of anything else to talk about.
Okay, no problems. Then the last thing that I wanted to talk about is the Ladies Top Shot. We still haven't got final confirmation from the venue before I open registration, so just be patient. I should have feedback by Sunday, hopefully this week. The other thing is we've opened our Fighting Spirit Award nominations again. So if you know of somebody that has
persevered,
and
maybe even won,
one or not one, please let us know. We have got a panel of about 8-9 people already that will actually look at the different nominations. And usually we award the Fighting Spirit. This will be the 4th one this year. It will be awarded at the Ladies Top Shot on the 26th of August this year. We've got some very worthy candidates already. So, yeah, it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be difficult to reach a decision.
Yes, I'm very glad I'm not from the panel, but you are. You're one of the panelists. So.
For my sins.
For your sins. So I've got an idea. We've got ladies from the 16 Days of Action that's been nominated, and then a variety of other people. If you know of anybody worthy of getting the Fighting Spirit Award, please let us know. If you want the file format, you can just contact Hannes at events@gosa.co.za, or you can also contact Charmaine, who's dealing with it. So Charmaine is spelled with the SHARMAINE at GOSA.GOSA, Charmaine at GOSA.GOSA.
I think let's put that up in the comments, shall we?
Comments and stuff like
Can
that.
we?
Yeah.
And so you can contact her and she will give you the format that we need the information in.
Fantastic.
That's it. I think it's going to be a short one today. If there's any other questions, please pose them. If you need any other information, let us know.
Great, guys. Have a great weekend.
Yes. Cheers then. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.